Today I will be drawing this object. Let's take a look at this. I took this photograph in my community garden of this beautiful bumblebee, one of many species of bumblebees, and he's very furry, and he's on a beautiful plant, which I believe is Roux. And use Roux as an herb, and it's growing quite prolifically in my neighbor's garden. And I think this is a great subject for Google SketchUp. I'm going to have the flower and the bumblebee. So with that, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to make this a little larger so that I can actually see things big, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. If you're working with Google SketchUp, you're making you're making 5 Google SketchUps. That's what you're going to be doing. That's the assignment. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this guy here. All right. So with that, I'm just going to bring this down here so I have my picture. I'm going to come over here to my Google SketchUp, and I'm going to get started. Now, first thing is we have this figure here. We don't really want her there, but we'll remove her in a little bit. Now, first thing you want to do is get your tool, your orbit tool, so you can move around in your space. There you are. Okay, next, you want to create, because you're making a wall relief. This is an architectural element of sorts, and it's supposed to be at least 3 feet by 10 feet, something like that. Okay, and I'm going to zoom out on this so I can actually get my thing. And down here, we have things as dimensions. You can be looking at that, and I would say this is probably about 9 feet over here, and it's 4.47 meters, and it's 3.36 by 2.7 meters. And actually, I don't really like this. Command D, or Command Z, sorry. Okay, I'm going to start again. I'm going to come out. It says I'm at 3 meters. I'm going to go to 3.5 meters. Why the heck not? Or 3.5. There you go. 3.5, 4, 9, 5, 2, 5, 1. Okay, and I'm going to come up about 3 meters. I could come 10 meters, or 10 feet, 4 meters. That's 3.48 by 2.89. Keep going. And we're about 10. We're more than 10 feet. We're much more than 10 feet. Here you go. All right. So that's going to be our. We're going to be working on this canvas essentially. Pretend that's a wall. That's a wall. All right. Next, we're going to come back, zoom back in. I can take my orbit tool and do that. I want to bring my object down. I get this tool, the hand tool, and bring it down so I can actually see what I'm doing. I can scroll on my mouse and I can enlarge and make this smaller. I can get my orbit tool again, and I can come around like this so I can see that. Now, here we have this woman here. Now I want to remove her. I click my eraser and I left click on her, and there she goes. Click, click, she's gone. Now, let's go to our source material and see what we got here. Okay, you've got this form of a bee. This is an oval circle. This is another circle. And this is another kind of triangular form over here. And then you've got the feet, the legs of the bee here. And he's got a proboscis here that he's sticking out his tongue. And that's where he gets the nectar that eventually becomes honey. And then we have the flower form, which is a big kind of cup of sorts. And then we have this stalk here. So we're going to get started with that. Go back to this. Okay, so I'm going to actually draw this creature. First thing I have to do is figure out the actual. I know I've got this bowl form. Okay, you don't want to use that command. See, get rid of that. Oh, she's back. Let's get rid of her again. There, she's gone. Okay, when we're going to be freeform drawing, we want to use this freehand drawing tool. And I'm going to say that this is one petal of the flower. coming around. It's inside of this thing. Okay, and then there's another petal of the flower coming around like this. Right? And I can go back to here and look at that, and I can compare that. Kind of like it, kind of not. Okay, but I'm interpreting, and come back to here and get my tool. Where's my wiggle tool? My squiggly wiggly. Okay, and this is going to come around like this because this is like the flower petal. Go look at it again. Okay, there's another flower petal behind, coming around. Go back. Okay, and then I'm going to come around like that. Right, and then I've got a broken line here, and these lines are not doing what I want them to do, so I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to come around again like this. Oh, it's working now. Okay, there you go. Let's look at our drawing again. There's another petal that's coming around, and it's kind of open on the other side. So I'm going to do one more thing here. Okay, now here we look at this. This line is not connected to this line, so let's connect this line. Let's get our eraser and click on that. We've got some issues here, and we're not connecting like we should. Now, when you work with Google SketchUp, you're going to be playing around. That's how. Going again, where his bottom of his thorax is over here, falling off. Okay, very good. Okay, so now I want to orbit this so I can actually see my orientation of everything to the end here, because that's where I'm going to take what we call artistic license. Artistic license is just that. There is no right or wrong way to make a drawing. I try to teach you how to do things gesturally so that you can, understand the basic concepts of what we do. But now I'm going to see what happens with that. Okay, so this guy is getting stuck behind there, which is no good. Okay, which is a problemo. So what I'm going to do is, if I would pull this out, he can't get out of there. Right? That's the body of it. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to do I'm going to remove some stuff here. So this is a part of the process. Don't feel like you have to do everything the way it is. I messed up. Maybe get rid of this one. There. Let's see what happens when I do the push-pull tool. That comes out. That's his body. That came out too. Now this is interesting. And I'm going to zoom around. Okay, so this would be the body of this creature. And over here, we have this shape, which we might want to see if we can get rid of here. There you go. All right, so now this is the thorax. We're working. We move forward, we're removing now. It's subtractive. We're additive because we need to know where everything was to begin with. And now we're going to put the rest of his body in there. His other little section over here. He's actually kind of triangular, globular. And let's do another one. And we'll eventually get there. It's kind of like that. There you go. Okay, and what happens with the push-pull tool? Let's see what happens. I can pop that in and out too. Okay. What's happening? Go Command Z, Z, Z. Okay, that will pop out like that. Okay, and that will pop out like that because that's his body. And we're going to come around here. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to say, okay, maybe that can push in a little bit. Okay. And then he's got a face. Okay, he's got this little thing over here, which is his eyes and the face. So first thing I'm going to do is make this triangular portion over here of my bee. Very exciting to be able to do this. There. Now I'm going to take this thing and get rid of this. See what happens. Now I got that. Get rid of that. Got that B, that triangular B shape. Let's go around here and we see what we got here. Now I'm going to take, this thing is very interesting here, but let's see what we got. I might have to do this again. That is not working there. Okay, because we have a broken line. Okay, so let's fix our broken line. There you go. Now let's try our push-pull tool. There you go. That's popping out. Okay, we're getting our B form. Let's look at our B. Okay, so we got this head that comes down like that, and he's got these eyes over here, right? He's got eyes. So let's make some eyes for him. B eyes. Oh, didn't do that correctly. Everything has to come around. There. Get rid of the artifacts here. It's not working for us. That one goes away. Okay. And then he has legs. He's got a leg here in the front, side here. We really can't see his other legs, so we're not going to really worry about that. 1, 2, 3 legs coming off of the back of him. He's got 2 wings, right? Let's go back into that. And let's zoom around this guy. And then we're going to go and make, he's got a leg here, he's got a leg here. Let's look at our legs. Leg in the middle, right by the head, and right in the back of the thorax. Okay, so now let's make some legs. That's not the tool we want to use. We want to use the squiggly tool. Comes around like that. Do one leg. We got another leg here. Coming down here. And we got another leg that's coming down around here like this. Just like that. All right. Now we have this shape. Let's get rid of this. It's not working. And then here we got some interesting stuff going on here. Let's fix his leg. There. That's really going to work out. It's interesting. Let's take this, get rid of this, and get rid of this artifact and this artifact. Okay, so he's got these legs here. Now, his head looks really big, but why not? We're going to go with that. Right? Okay. It's a giant bee. And this is a flower. Right? Okay. And he's got wings on him. Right? So let's look at his wings. Wing coming back like this, and another wing over here. So let's get our tool. Get our tool here. Our tool. And we're going to come back and come around. And we got a wing. Let's come around over here. We got another wing. Connect that. Okay. Now we're going to come back in here with our tool and get rid of that. The wings they're supposed to be kind of translucent. So we could say, well, maybe they're more tan looking, right? This is greenish yellow. this is a brownish. He's actually brownish. He's not totally black, okay? Kind of like a purplish brown, a dark purple brown. Forever. There you go. And now we have colors. Okay, so I was saying he is a dark brown, purplish brown. He's purplish brown. Is that purplish brown? That's kind of a reddish brown. Now we go into purples and blues, dark blues, and yellow tuft color. Let's put yellow tuft color here. Let's put yellow tuft color there. Okay, and he's kind of a brownish, purplish, dark, reddish. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a Shift Command 4, take a screenshot of this. All right, there you go. Okay, and then I'm going to save it. And I'm going to call this Bumblebee. Bumblebee. SketchUp. Bumblebee 21. Capitalize that. On Roux. And I think it's Roux because it's French. And I'm going to give it a date, 5-30-2020. And I'm going to save here. There you go. So now it's saved. I have my picture here. I can come around again. I can get a different angle on him. Kind of like that angle. I don't know, kind of like that angle. That's kind of like you're looking at him. He almost looks like a big buffalo. You know, buffaloes look a lot like bumblebees, believe it or not. Okay, let's do that. Like a buffalo bee. All right, let's turn it around again and let's see what we got when we do this. It's more abstract. Really amazing, the abstraction when you look at things. Right, and then Shift Command 4 again. There you go. Okay, I love it. Okay, so now you have finished your first drawing, and you have 48 minutes to work on each one of these, which is a beautiful thing. And